Today we're here introducing our two latest capsule coffees here at April. Welcome back to Coffee with April. We're here introducing the two latest capsule coffees that we have. As you know, we've been working with capsule coffee for quite some time now, and one of the missions we had is to make a compostable capsule, which late last year we managed to do. So from now on, and the two coffees we have today, they're all compostable capsules, basically made of a bark derivative. We should say with all compostable capsules, these are industrial compostable, not just throw them in the bin, but actually lead them to your city's compostable unit. That being said, let's take a closer look at the coffees that we actually feature. So we're featuring two new coffees now. First coffee is a washed process Ethiopian varietal planted at our partner farm Pillcocaja in Ecuador. Now, Pillcocaja is one of our favorite farms. They produce about 2 tons of coffee every year. We buy the whole lot of coffees, and that's separated into 12 different smaller lots. Now, this specific coffee, we only have about 200 kilos of coffee with, and we're really excited to be able to push that into a capsule. Now, the second coffees comes from a cooperative in Burundi run by Salum. We bought from them for the first time last year, and we're looking forward to purchasing their coffee even this year, later on in the harvest. This coffee is really interesting. It's a wash process bourbon, which gives you really berry-like qualities, a bit of blood orange vibe to it as well. Whereas the Ecuadorian coffees gives you more chocolatey notes, but also with some beautiful floral and citrus quality that is a result of that Ethiopian varietal. Now, we're gonna finish up with showing you guys how we're actually brewing these capsules. As you know, we have a quite specific recipe. We still recommend to push these in the smaller recipe rather than a longer lungo. Obviously, that is up to you. Now, a basically simple rule would be to just program the small button on the machine to be a 10-second long program. You basically do that by just holding in the button for 10 seconds during the brewing time. And when you basically turn it off, that's gonna automatically save as the recipe for the future. Now, if you wanna be a tiny bit more hardcore, you could also use a scale. I should say that's a bit overkill. We use a scale here initially just to dial in the coffee. And then from that, we basically rely on the time structure, which is actually very accurate. So one of the things we realized here with our capsule coffees is that the standard low volume recipe on Nespresso still is a tiny bit too long to really bring out the flavor intensity of each of these coffees. Therefore, we recommend, as we said, a 10-second extraction from start to finish. That's gonna give you an average of 28 to 29 grams of volume, depending on the capsule you're working with. Now, with all capsule coffees, with all espresso, with most coffees you drink, it's always going to be beneficial to actually take a spoon and blend this properly. Nespresso, just as every other coffee beverage, is basically coming out in different layers. And to get the best taste experience, you really want to start with the spoon before you drink it. Now, that was about what we had for this time. If you have any questions, any thoughts on our compostable coffee capsules, then please, as always, just write them down here. We have 4 different coffees in our range at the moment, and we're really excited to be bringing you more of those in the future as well. Thank you guys for watching, and again, if you have any comments, just please let us know. Have a good day.